Hello, my name's Hannah and I'm a physiotherapist at corehealth, Physiotherapy and Pilates. Today I'll be giving a brief overview of tennis elbow, which is a condition we see a lot in the clinic. Even though you may think it's from tennis, it can be from other activities as well. This can include office work at a computer, gardening and cleaning, those sort of things at home. So it's often the repetition of these activities that put a strain on the tendon which attaches to your elbow. So you may have constant pain or tenderness over your elbow, and the pain might only be there when you're doing activities such as gripping or lifting. So when you come into the clinic and we assess you, if we find that you have tennis elbow, one of the first things we'll do is we'll modify your activities at home. So this might mean that you won't be able to play tennis, or you might need to reduce activities at home such as cleaning, so you can give that tendon time to rest. For a really inflamed case, what we might do is get you to rest it, take some anti-inflammatories and apply ice to help reduce the pain, while we'll do some hands-on treatment to help get some more blood flow to that area so it heals quickly. Taping like this or a brace can often be used to help take the load off of the tendon and transfer it onto the tape or the brace rather than through the tendon. So during the acute stage, simple range of movement exercises of your elbow and wrist can be used so that the joints don't get stiff or become more painful. So from here, I would expect that that pain would reduce within a couple of weeks, but after this phase, it can unfortunately take a number of months to fully recover. Alright, so here are some stretches and exercises I would typically prescribe, but there are always a level of tailoring for each individual depending on your case. So the idea is to gradually progress some strength and mobility of the tendon without inflaming it, until we get to a level where you can go back to the previous activities without any pain. So our first exercise is wrist extension. This is done with a weight. So what we do is sit in, have your arm resting on your leg, or you can have it sitting on a table, but your hand needs to go over the edge. Then what we're going to do is you're going to lower your hand down against the weight, use your other hand to pull it back up. Going to lower down slowly, then use the other arm to pull up. Then what we'll also do is a hold, which can be done in different ranges. So we can do it at the top, holding for 30 seconds, and then we can do it in the middle of the range, holding for 30. Then the progression will be to do this whole movement without using your other hand. So just up and down. So the next exercise we're going to do is wrist flexion. So this is pretty much the opposite of what we just did. So you're going to have your hand supported again, you're going to lower your hand down slowly, use the other hand to pull back up, and then lower slowly. So we can do the same variations as before, so we can do the holds in just different ranges, and then the progression will be doing the full range without any assistance. Okay, so for the next exercise we're going to use a hammer. So most people would have one of these at home, and what we're going to do is hold the hammer down the end of the handle. Then you need to have your arm supported, so either on your leg, on a table, or just with your hand. You're going to rotate the hammer one way nice and slowly, and then come up and rotate it across the other direction. And you want this movement coming just from your forearm, and we're going slow each way. So now we've just got a couple of stretches that we can do. So the first one is to stretch your wrist extensors. So you're going to make a fist with your hand and bring your hand down. Use the other one to pull it towards you, and you should feel a pull through these muscles here, and we can do this as a hold. Then the next stretch we're going to do is the opposite way, so hand facing up, but you're going to come backwards and pull your fingers back towards you, and you should feel a pull on the inside of your arm now. And we'll do a hold of this.